Today we are going to learn about average rate of change.
What's average rate of change?
In order to solve for the average rate of change, you first have to start by figuring out the y values for each of these x values. First, you plug in -1 for each x and solve. -1 squared is 1. -7 times -1 is positive 7. Minus 8. This is 8 minus 8, which equals 0. So y1 equals 0. Then you do the same thing for the 3. 3 squared minus 7 times 3 minus 8. 3 squared is 9. 7 times 3, -21 minus 8. This is 9 minus 29, which equals -20. So y2 equals -20. Now, in order to find the average rate of change, use these values of y2 and y1 and these values. For these, I made the first value x1 and the second x2. Then you plug in all these values into the slope formula of y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So you plug in -20 minus 0 over 3 minus -1. -20 minus 0 is -20, and 3 minus -1 is the same as 3 plus a positive 1 over 4. -20 divided by 4 is -5. This is your average rate of change. For my second example, I am finding the average rate of change of f of x equals the square root of x plus 8. Just as I did in the last example, you start by plugging in your first value in for x, and you set this equation equal to y. Square root of 4 equals 2. So 2 equals your y1. Then you plug in this 4 into this equation. So y equals the square root of 4 plus 8. 4 plus 8 is 12, and the square root of 12 is 3.46. So y2 equals 3.46. Next, in order to continue to find the average rate of change, you plug y1 and y2 into your slope formula of y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. For these x values, I made the first one x1 and the second one x2. It doesn't matter which one's x1 and y1 and x2 and y2 as long as they match up. Next, you plug in your numbers. So you do 3.46 minus 2 over 4 minus negative 4. That becomes plus positive, so you do 1.46 divided by 8. This equals 0.1825. This answer right here is your rate of change.